Hi, Don. I know I told you that I was going to send you some pictures of the new neighborhood. Well, it took me long enough to get around to it. In fact, what I chose to do instead was just make a movie that might be a little more interesting. As you can see here, we're in horse country and cattle. There's a horse trailer just pulled in. This road is the road that leads through the last of the horse country up a large incline through an oak forest to the neighborhood where we live. The name of the neighborhood is Bahia. I don't know why they named it that. Bahia is supposed to be someplace in Brazil, but you know how real estate developers are. They always come up with stupid names like that. There's a surprising amount of traffic on this road for leading to a small community where almost nobody lives. I don't know what people do except maybe drive back and forth to the supermarket in town. Here on either side of the road you can see there's a heavy oak forest. Lots of wild animals in there. Deer, raccoons, lots of birds. This place is loaded with birds. Every morning we have geese flying over the house in the hundreds. And remember Pink Harrison's hill? Well, this is our hill. And right now we're about 300 feet below, 300 feet above sea level. And there's sea level down there, pretty close to it. There are lagoons in the distance, and in the mid-ground where there's some trees out there, there's a river called the Petaluma River. We're going downhill now, still with oak forest on either side of the road, and we're going to be going down to the street that we live on. It's called Topaz, and it's the only street that runs the length of the neighborhood. There are a couple of side streets, but they don't go but like maybe half a block or something like that for the most part. I'm taking these movies, by the way, by driving with my right hand with the camera in my left and hanging out the window. That's why you hear all that noise. It's the wind blowing in the microphone. This is the neighborhood. There are houses on the left side of the street and on the right side of the street, but just one row of them. On the left, after those houses, there's nothing but marsh out there, and on the right side of the street here, there's nothing but rising hillside. So again, it's a very small, not very densely populated neighborhood. The architecture of the houses is bizarre beyond words. I don't know what the architects were thinking of when they did this. The designs are really stupid and weird, but it is what it is. We share a common driveway with two of our next door neighbors. And we have a garage that's almost big enough for two cars. Actually, you can get two cars in there, but it's kind of hard to get out because there's not a room to open and shut the doors. This is the neighborhood seen from a rise above the area where that road was that we just came down. And there in the distance again, you can see the lagoons. Those two trees, clumps of trees out there with the hill in the middle, they're right alongside the Petaluma River. Lots of seabirds in this area. And here's that oak forest again. This forest runs way, way back beyond that rise that you see there. This is our house. It's kind of a blue looking thing behind a big fence. But once you go through the fence, through the gate in the fence, you've got a rose garden out in front. And beyond the rose garden, there's an arbor. This is the arbor seen from the north side of the house. And this is the view from the living room windows. There's a deck out there that leads to a dock that's in the marsh. And here's a deck that's on the opposite side of the dining room or the living room windows. Here's the dock, and that's the cocktail lounge out there where those little chairs are. And we get some pretty nice sunrises too. Anyway, that's the story. Thought you might be interested. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.